What we're standing in front of here is one of our Generation 8 chlorine dioxide systems. It's really designed more for response than everyday treatment. Very high capacity systems that makes chlorine dioxide. Food industry, particularly produce industry, is very familiar with chlorine dioxide. It's been approved for its use for about 30 years. Difference in this piece of equipment, it can make either the liquid or the gas. In the liquid form, it's registered for direct food contact use at low concentrations and as a terminal no-rinse sanitizer. This unit can actually make a lot of that, literally over 250,000 gallons a minute if you wanted to for a no-rinse sanitizer. What it's really intended for is sterilizing large structures though. The gas is registered as a sterilant, was originally used in the 2001 anthrax attacks to actually sterilize buildings that had been contaminated. So this is a piece of equipment you're not going to use every day, but it's something we have if you need it, and we can use it to sterilize an entire plant. One of the big issues of trying to comply with FSMA is not everything is the beautiful food contact surface that we used to have to deal with. Now you've got the undercover areas or the stuff that you can't get into, and we actually see the chlorine dioxide as an ideal use for that. Because even though it's a gas in a liquid, it is always a gas like oxygen. So it actually can get into those hard to reach areas. It can also get onto the porous surfaces that your conventional sanitizers and disinfectants don't work on. It is preventive, absolutely preventative control. Okay. And the other thing about CO2, I mean, there's no microorganism that builds resistance to it. It's an oxidative biocide. It's not a metabolic toxin, so it's not something that continuous use will build up a resistant population. We want to prevent the actual issue. The same solution, the same gas can be used in much smaller opportunities, either in the sanitation cycle or in this food contact role as a liquid as a constant rinse, providing a barrier for contamination. So we actually have not just the large end, we have the very tiny end, where this is even applicable to a very small fresh pack food processing line as a terminal no rinse product.